not the 12 days of Christmas. A correspondence, John Julius Norwich. First day. My dearest darling, that partridge in that lovely little pear tree. What an enchanting, romantic, poetic present. Bless you, and thank you. Your deeply loving Emily. Second day. My dearest darling Edward, the 2 turtle doves arrived this morning and are cooing away in the pear tree as I write. I am so touched and grateful. With undying love, as always, Emily. Third day. My darling Edward, you do think of the most original presents. Whoever thought of sending anyone 3 French hens? Do they really come from France? It's a pity we have no chicken coops, but I expect we shall find some. Thank you anyway. They're lovely. Emily. Fourth day. Dearest Edward, what a surprise! 4 calling birds arrived this morning. They are very sweet, even if they do call rather loudly. They make telephoning impossible, but I expect we will calm down once they get used to their new home. Anyway, I'm most grateful. Of course I am. Love from Emily. Dearest Edward, the postman just delivered 5 most beautiful gold rings, 1 for each finger, and all fitting perfectly. A really spiffing present. Lovelier by far than birds, which do take rather a lot of looking after. The 4 that arrived yesterday are still making a terrible row, and I'm afraid none of us got much sleep last night. Mummy says she wants to use the rings to wring their necks. She's only joking, I think. Although I know what she means. But I love the rings. Bless you. Love, Emily. Sixth day. Dear Edward, whatever I expected to find when I opened the front door this morning, it certainly wasn't 6 socking great geese lying eggs all over the doorstep. Frankly, I had rather hoped you had stopped sending me birds. We have no room for them, and they have already ruined the croquet lawn. I know you meant well, but let's call it a halt, shall we? Love, Emily. Seventh day. Edward, I thought I said no more birds. This morning I woke up to find no less than 7 swans all trying to get into our goldfish pond. I'd rather not think what happened to the goldfish. The whole house seems to be full of birds, to say nothing of what they leave behind. Please, please stop. Your Emily. Eighth day. Frankly, I think I prefer the birds. What am I to do with 8 milkmaids and their cows? Is this some kind of joke? Well, I'm afraid I don't find it very amusing. Emily. Look here, Edward. 9 dancing. All I can say is that, judging from the way they are dancing, they are certainly not ladies. The village just isn't accustomed to seeing a regiment of shameless women with nothing on but their lipstick cavorting around the green. And it's Mummy and I who get the blame. If you value our friendship, which I do less and less, kindly stop this ridiculous behaviour at once. Emily. As I write this letter, 10 disgusting old men are prancing about all over what used to be the garden, before the geese and the swans and the cows got at it. And several of them, I notice, are taking inexcusable liberties with the milkmaids. Meanwhile, the neighbours are trying to have us evicted. I shall never speak to you again, Emily. Day. This is the last straw. You know I detest bagpipes. The place has now become something between a menagerie and a madhouse, and the man from the council has just declared it unfit for habitation. At least Mummy was spared this latest outrage. They took her away yesterday in an ambulance. I hope you're satisfied.